I love Donald Trump. He's strong. He said he'd do it. He did it. Never vote for Democrat. No one. The asshole. You see? Shout out to VMEs, man.
You're crazy.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Shout out
Well, why? What do
VMEs,
you think
man.
about Donald Trump?
I love Donald Trump.
Facts.
He's strong. He said he do it. He do it.
Just
Oh.
do it. Facts.
You don't like him?
No, I voted for Joe Biden.
Oh yeah, you
You're
pussy.
crazy.
Yeah.
Never voted.
And then I voted for Kamala.
You're
Never
stupid.
vote for Democrat. No one. They
Facts.
asshole.
You don't like Kamala?
No, she a
They
cuckoo.
asshole.
I'm
They
smarter than
asshole.
her.
She cuckoo. I'm stronger than her. That's adorable. Holy shit. Nah, that's facts, man. Fuck is we talking about, man? Never vote Democrat. This is retardation. And AOC claims to care about victims when its presidents and Jeffrey Epstein cover up, but will vote no to release the records on Congress members' sexual misconduct, covering up her colleagues in Congress. You see, these people don't care.
What I
Oh,
am
yo,
encouraged by is the House oversight. This administration, the Trump administration, Donald Trump, J.D. Vance, Pam Bondi, are engaged in one of the greatest cover-ups that we have seen when it comes to Jeffrey Epstein and protection of people that are in power and close to power.
but you're protecting people in your office in Congress, brother. I don't know. AOC is fucking dumb as shit. We gotta get rid of her. She can't be. We can't vote for her again. Wow, that's crazy.
By Congresswoman Mace.
I'm absolutely supportive of Congresswoman Mace's resolution to uncover the other sexual harassment issues that take place here in our nation's capital. And even further, I am supportive of releasing the Congressional Hush Money Slush Fund. There's been tens of millions of dollars that have been paid out over the years here in Congress to keep Hill staffers quiet
That's crazy.
about alleged sexual misconduct and other forms of mistreatment in the office. So I would love to see every congressman who's ever had to pay a settlement to a staffer, and I'm certainly supportive of Nancy Mace's resolution.
Hell yeah, what the fuck? Why is they hiding this?
Themselves in these terrible situations where members are being creepy to them.
I mean, it's
Why
awful.
would they
It's awful
hide
in
this
any
shit?
or any workplace. It certainly shouldn't be.
For real. That's crazy, gang. I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of weird, freaky shit going on in Congress, bro. That's crazy. This, I want to know what the fuck going on with
Her
this.
citizenship. She's been referred to the ethics. Congresswoman, where do we stand on the investigation into Ilhan Omar? Obviously, there's some, questions regarding her citizenship. She's been referred to the ethics committee. Can we trust the ethics committee to actually be ethical and do the right thing?
Well, what's
I would
happened
hope
so
so.
far? Like really, I think the remark is always let the process play out, right? That's what they always say, and nothing never happens. I tried to subpoena her immigration records, her brother husband's immigration records, and it was Republicans that killed my motion.
Yeah, and what's going on with that? Do you have any more insight you can share on that?
As far as I know, nothing's going on, and nothing will go on. That's Congress for you, because both sides protect the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Congresswoman, where do we stand on the
That's
investigation
weird,
into
bro. These niggas
Ilhan
is
Omar?
protecting
Obviously,
each
there's
other. Why
some,
would you protect-
questions regarding
Why
her
would you protect her?
citizenship. She's been referred to the ethics committee. Can we trust the
weird.
ethics committee to actually be ethical and do the right thing?
Well.
Stop, because the more she speaks, the more that it confirms that she has absolutely no idea what she's talking about and a very bad memory. In 2024, she said this about Iran.
Which foreign country do you consider to be our greatest adversary?
I think there's
an obvious one in mind, which is Iran. Iran has American blood on their hands, okay?
This bitch don't know what the yo. We dodged such a bullet, bro. We dodged such a bullet by not putting this shit. This bitch is president, bro. Holy shit.
Attack on Israel, 200 ballistic missiles. What we need to do to ensure that Iran never achieves the ability to be a nuclear power, that is one of my highest priorities.
So if you have proof that Iran is building a nuclear weapon, would you take military action?
I'm not going to talk about hypotheticals at this moment.
Now, at the time, a lot of people were very critical of her, myself included, because the Chinese Communist Party is without doubt the greatest threat to America. But hey, she identified how significant the Islamic regime in Iran, the threat is. Now, though, that someone, Donald Trump, is courageously taking care of that threat, she says this.
Donald Trump has dragged us into a war the American people do not want. He has put American
you was just calling for this, though, lady.
Way. I unequivocally oppose this war of choice, and everyone should. And the bottom line, when it comes down to it, is that if we want to stop Donald Trump with this random decision that he has arrived at, then Congress must act.
I get it if we lived in the Stone Age and there were no videos. You can say whatever you like, and if someone says, oh, but I thought you said, just say, no, I didn't, no, I didn't, no, I didn't. Find me the rock that it's etched in. No, see, nothing, I didn't say it. But we live in a digital age. Everything is recorded. So you just look really silly. Really silly.
Shit. Thank God she didn't win presidency. Holy, we would have been fucked.
Yeah. This is what. No. It's the best fragrance. Come here, man.
I have more here, sir.
Okay. So what we'll do is just take that, Joe, put it in, and then the other one is for your wife. How many ones? I said never know, right? Right now. Men's fragrance.
Oh,
Representative Mace's subpoena here, as well as the amendment to it. And I just think it's really disgusting how this institution protects itself, because y'all just half of them voted to send this stuff to House Ethics, where you know it's going to die. We know that members of Congress are using taxpayer dollars to pay off sexual harassment. We just had a member of Congress literally sexually harass a woman that then lit herself on fire, and you guys all protected him.
That's
insane. You guys
insane.
all protected my own side, your side, and so if you guys want to talk about victims, if you want to go out and virtue signal, and then you guys are going to kill her stuff on the floor and then try to pass, yeah, of course we should subpoena all of this stuff. But just, I'm not going to sit here and play games. I think it's a complete fraud. I think that's why the American people hate us. I think the midterms are coming up, and everyone should go on record for that.
Shout out Miss Luna. Holy shit. Is Miss Luna a Democrat? Shout out Miss Luna. Holy shit. She fucking holding it down for the real fucking victims, bro. You fucking fake ass Democrats don't give a fuck about victims. I gotta watch this again, man. Shout out this lady, bro.
All right, I support Representative Mace's subpoena here, as well as the amendment to it. And I just think it's really disgusting how this institution protects itself, because y'all just half of them voted to send this stuff to House Ethics, where you know it's going to die. We know that members of Congress are using taxpayer dollars to pay off sexual harassment. We just had a member of Congress literally sexually harass a woman that then lit herself on fire, and you guys all protected him. You guys all protected my own side, your side, and so if you guys want to talk about victims, if you want to go out and virtue signal, and then you guys are going to kill her stuff on the floor and then try to pass, yeah, of course we should subpoena all of this stuff. But just, I'm not going to sit here and play games. I think it's a complete fraud. I think that's why the American people hate us. I think the midterms are coming up, and everyone should go on record for this. And I hope that members are exposed for this. I hope it goes back, I think, to the 70s, because it's wrong that it's happening. It's wrong that we cover up for it. It's wrong that we can't censor our own side, because people are busy making deals because you guys want to censor your side. It's a deal that's been cut, and people hate us for it. So yeah, I support it. Thank you, Representative.
Thank God this lady's in fucking Congress, bro. Holy, shout out this lady, bro. Thank God she's in Congress, bro. We need more people like that. That ass stuff.
Creepy pervert, anything like that. My experience was that I didn't get any of this, like, sense that this was a creepy pervert, anything like that. I just thought,
They don't have to be a creepy pervert.
Right.
Right, but it's still a man.
Understood. I just thought, man, I heard what they had to say about, politicians trying to put them in internment camps and,
Who's doing that? What politicians are saying they should be put in internment
there
camps?
was some kind of...
There might be one kook out there that's saying that to try to get attention. There's no movement to try to put transgender people in internment camps.
That's stupid as well.
Okay, well then I'll land on this.
Do you know who's killed more people than ICE this year? Trans shooters. Do you know the majority of these high school shootings have been transgender people?
I did not know that.
Yeah. Oh, how many of them? There was one recently, and yeah, it's a lot of them. You know why? Because they're giving them psych medications, they're giving them a bunch of crazy hormones, and a lot of them probably have mental struggles already, and they're ostracized from society, and fill in the blank, and then they're empowered by thinking that the world has done something bad to them, and that there's like a genocide against trans people, and they attack J.K. Rowling, and they attack...
It's literally like we are the people who fucking care for these people more than... We care for trans more than fucking the trans movement cares for trans, bro. Because if we didn't, we would have been like, you know what, fuck it, let these people hang themselves with their own fucking ideologies. Let these people destroy their own lives. We don't want them to lead down that path, bro. We don't want them to lead down the path of mentally illness and mentally derangement because they're taking so much different drugs and shit, and they've been fucking taking, they did irreversible surgeries to themselves that mutilate their bodies, shit like that. That leads to severe mental damage, and all we doing is trying to protect them, trying to help them. You guys who's enabling the shit, who's saying, oh, trans rights, who's fucking promoting this shit, you guys is the problem. You guys are the problem, bro. Honestly, you don't care about these human beings, because that's what they are. They're human beings. Like, what the fuck?
All these people, Martina Navratilova, who's like a...
If you know a human being is suicidal or, yeah, really, really mentally depressed to the point that they're suicidal, what would you do? You will enable it, be like, yeah, you are suicidal, bro. Go off yourself. Go do that. Here's a knife, matter of fact. Here's some pills. No, you wouldn't do that. So why the fuck would you go and enable somebody who wants to mutilate their bodies or take drugs to change how their body will grow into? And like, why would you want to do that? Why would you want to enable that? I don't know, bro. I just don't understand.
Miss Lesbian for being a bigot because she doesn't want biological men competing with women in tennis. It's nuts, man. And it's like, either you go by biology or you do not. Either you go by XY chromosome, or then you're in this weird fucking gray area where someone could just tell you they're a woman. That's how you get men in women's prisons.
Yeah. All right. You've convinced me.
Doesn't mean you can't be.
And you gotta remember, there's more men in prison than there are women. I believe it's 80-20 right now. 80% men, 20% women in prison. If you change the biology of people, it's just gonna fucking end up more fucking females is going to be in prison. But that's not going to be because of females. That's going to be because of testosterone. It's a well-known fact. Men have more aggression. They're more aggressive. They're more capable of doing physical shit to people. It's going to happen. So it's like, you guys is fucking up the system like by doing this shit too, bro. Because if you guys start allowing trans into fucking women's prisons, forget about it, bro. They're gonna start brutalizing these poor women that don't deserve to be there with fucking men.
Kind. Yeah.
It's the same thing with sports.
First, man, you asked the most emotionally moving question. I want to start with you. I was a prosecutor in Oakland for 7 years, and where justice was warranted and mercy was warranted, I showed it. And where stiff punishment was warranted because somebody got hurt, I stopped. And I will not be a governor that tolerates violence against women in our state. Period. That's not going to happen. Now, as it relates to the issue of
trans kids,
particularly in sports. Sure.
In women's spaces, harassing,
Yeah,
and you said
that's
it wasn't
wrong.
a thing.
Harassment.
14 times you said it wasn't a thing. So I need you to show all the women of California that you're going to protect us.
I'm going to protect women. As a
Women.
prosecutor, I will protect women. No woman should be harassed.
Are there
in
going to
any
be
law.
men allowed in the women's room anymore? We need to know.
No woman should be harassed in a locker room. That's
Okay,
Answer
so
straight.
answer the
Are there
question.
going to be women? Are you against men in the women's locker rooms and sports? That's all you need to answer.
I'm telling you, I
Please.
don't want men harassing you in women's locker room.
I know.
That should not happen.
It's happening all around America. There are 45 women and there are 45 men in the women's prisons right now, raping them, taking them out like chickens.
That's what I was just talking about. I didn't know this was actually going on. Holy fuck. They actually allowing these people to go into women's... Yo, bro, that's sick, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This is California? This is California, right? Because I see the bear. If this is California, bro, y'all niggas is fucked. You letting men go into the women's prisons now. You know how much women is gonna be getting brutally raped, bro? Oh my, this is crazy, gang.
Men are not women, and they're raping women. So I don't care if you're on the Democrat side, the Republican side. We need to be on the women's side, people. It's happening to our girls. It's happening to our women. And I'm here to let everyone know that this is happening. Open your eyes.
I'm telling you.
Millions of people behind you, black people, who they're using our civil rights to push this shit. If you want to be the governor, you need to do something about it, because I promise you this, I will not be the last to see of Tish Hyman, okay? Thank you. All right?
Shout out this woman, bro. Shout out this woman. That's funny. She said, you're quite handsome. That's funny. You see, she got her humor. I fuck with her. But, bro, shout out this lady, man. She's standing up for women's rights, bro. That's something I will stand behind all fucking day. Women's rights? That's something we need to fucking recognize and represent. Like, what the fuck is trans, bro? That's not a gender, gang. You cannot stand for something that doesn't exist, gang. That's crazy. Y'all niggas is bugging, trying to put trans men on the same level as women. Are you fucking ridiculous? I pray for all the women that's in prison right now that's stuck with a fucking transgender man in their fucking cell, bro. That's insane. That's insanity, bro. Holy shit. That is fucked up, bro. Why would they even allow that?
There are no trans kids. There are just children. Stop trans.
That's another thing. That's another thing. Yo, shout out this woman. She's anointed right now, bro. This is the Holy Ghost speaking. This is the Holy Ghost, the Holy Spirit speaking through this woman, bro. The trans what? Ain't no trans kids, bro. Stop that shit, bro. You can't fucking use that, bro. You can't say kids are trans, bro. This is ridiculous. That's a ridiculous notion, bro.
There are no trans kids. There are just children. Stop transforming children. No one can make a decision that young. When I was
No one.
12, I would have transformed. It's wrong. It's wrong.
It's wrong. It's abuse.
Don't trans children. It's abuse.
It's abuse, for real.
Trans kids.
That shit don't exist,
It's
bro.
only men and women. Use your brain. Stop with this malarkey.
For real, bro. Shout out this woman, bro. Holy shit. Real fucking woman right there. Holy. This is the White House.
You wanna see me do it again?
This is the White House posting
You wanna
it.
see me do it again? You wanna see me do it again? You wanna see me do it again?
Oh my god. Yo, bro.
You wanna see me do it again?
I love the United States, bro. We about business.
Entire obsessive focus of that party.
If the Democrats do win the midterms, is Trump getting impeached again?
I'm sure he'll get impeached. Look, they have nothing to actually run on or govern on. Their entire obsessive focus of that party is they hate Donald Trump. So if they ever get power, are they going to, lower Americans' taxes? No. Are they going to make your life more affordable? No. Are they going to solve the crime crisis? No. What they're going to do is they're going to spend all their time and all of your money trying to get Donald Trump. I think it's ridiculous. That's what they're running on. But the American people are going to make this determination. I think the American people should vote for the people who want to make their life more affordable and want to make their neighborhoods safer. That's what we're trying to deliver every single day.
If the Democrats do win the midterm.
Like, why is people so...
Lock my door.
Like, why are people so fucking dumb, bro? This shit makes me want to fucking put on some shit like this, bro. Like, what is the problem with her liking ice, bro? Are you the owner of this building, fucking dumbass? Who is this lady?
Bye, honey. Bye. I'm gonna bye. No, you're not. No, you need to stop harassing. I'm at a doctor's appointment. I don't need your harassment. You need to go away. You need to go away. You need to not block my door. I just want you to think about what you're wearing. Go away.
I just want you to think about what you're wearing.
Get off my back. Leave me alone, freak. Stop. Stop. I'm at a doctor's office. Stop.
What the fuck is wrong with this lady?
No, you don't know. You don't know. You need to stop harassing me. Now you're harassing my mom. You need to stop. I'm sorry. Please stop. That's all right. I'm very sorry about that. My apologies. You need to stop. I'm at a doctor's appointment. You need to just stop. You need to stop. You need to go. Honey, you need to go. You need to go. Yes, you need to go. You need to go.
You're most definitely the bad person, you fucking psychotic bitch.
You're harassing me right now. You're coming back at me. You need to go. No, I'm not going outside because you don't have the time. I want to wait for my appointment. I know. We're going to be right here. No, I don't need a 2-minute discussion with you. It is my right to wear what I want. It is my First Amendment. Listen, let me just call back from my police. All right. You need to stop. You need to stop. No, you need to stop. You're harassing me.
She's so lucky. Oh man, that bitch is annoying, bro. Let's go leave it just. What?
They saying they got Jim. He do look different though. I ain't gonna lie. What it seems like to me is the real Jim Carrey got a little bit ahead of himself. He got a little out of control. He was talking too much. So they had to snatch him and they had to put their Jim Carrey in his place so that he can give out the right message that they want people to hear. But don't quote me on that because I don't want them to snatch me and give y'all a fake me. Oh, look at that. That's crazy. You see that? Hey, what happened to Jim Carrey, man? You see that?
I fuck with Wiz Khalifa, bro. OD. Ah, shit. My butt hurts, bro. Sitting down for too long. Ah. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. John Fetterman. He's the only one I'm fucking with right now in the Democrat side.
48.
Senator, are you comfortable with the fact that Congress was left out of the decision-making process?
Well, what does the War Powers Resolution in 73 say? It says that the president has to provide 48 hours of notification, and he's done that. And then they have up to 60 days, perhaps a 30 days extension. And there's no boots on the ground, and it's been into 100 hours so far. So where has anything been broken or they haven't made every standard?
How do you describe the fact that it's just, how do you describe the fact that you're the only Senate Democrat, though, with that position?
Because maybe I'm the Democrat. I'm
The
aware
only
that
honest one.
You know, it's pretty toxic for a Democrat to say I happen to agree with the president on really anything at this point. But again, find someone that opposes this, saying they've all said we can never allow Iran to acquire a nuclear bomb. Then what's your, and that seems like that's happening. Why can't you just acknowledge that's a good thing? Why not? No. Like, why can't? Why can't you just say that? You know, it's like, this is 47 years. It's like sanctions and treaties and all kinds of other negotiations and everything. Nothing's worked, and that's the case. So why can't we all just say the world is safer and it's more just now because of what this happens? You don't have to agree on everything, but it's like, yes, I'm the only Democrat because I'm not afraid of my base to just say, you know what, this was overall a good thing. You don't have to agree on everything. So I'm going to be honest. So, like, why can't you just acknowledge that one of the most evil people on the face of the earth was erased?
Yep. Shout out John Featherman, only Democrat that I would actually vote for.
I've been paying $2,100 since. My issue was more the energy. I've been paying $2,100 since I first opened up. In the last 7 months, it shot up to $15,000. What?
That's a lot, my dude. You should start cutting down on all these lights. You should start cutting down on a lot of shit. Cause how the fuck are you staying afloat paying $15,000? Holy shit.
My issue was more the energy. I've been paying $2,100 since I first opened up. In the last 7 months, it shot up to $15,000. What?
Yeah, you got Happy Zode, my dude. You got Happy Zode.